Okay, now put this in the like over here. Okay, guys, not even gonna cab with you. I just did. I did like a full 10 minutes, and my phone wanted to turn off. Literally, just turn off on me. Basically, I'm gonna fill you in on what's going on again. So basically, if you hear tapping in the background, that's me playing a game. But continuing, I don't know exactly where I left off, so I'm gonna leave off where Deku was fighting Nomu. So let's start again. Sorry if I sound a little agitated. I'm gonna be moving my phone around every couple seconds now. But continuing the story, Deku, Armaken Aki, Gear 2 attacks Nomu. As he's going at the Nomu's taking a lot of vital hits, but yet again, it's a Nomu, so it's healing at the same time. Deku's getting kind of frustrated, so he goes harder, and then eventually the Nomu falls. As soon as the Nomu fell, All Might came crashing through the door, yelling, "I'm here," in a sinister tone, cause he don't play about them children. He looks mad, but when he sees the situation, Shigaragi's running to the portal or Decay Man, and whatchamacallit, the warp guy, I forgot his name. I don't know a lot of names. The warp guy not running. The warp guy is opening up a portal for them to leave. All Might sees this, and he was finna stop them, and then Deku falls back out of exhaustion because he doesn't use Gear 2 like that, and plus it shortens his lifespan a little bit. Since it's a quirk, since it's like a quirk to Deku, I'm gonna take that away. I'm gonna take that away because like his body made for it technically, so I'm gonna take that away. But it does drain his stamina a lot. But continuing the story, All Might goes and helps up Deku, and then everybody in class when he just shocked because even All Might's thinking, wow, let me do my best all in one. Wow, this would have took me a long time to take down. How did young Midoriya take it out? Okay, I can't do a good All Might voice, but basically he was like, wow, this would have been really hard to take down for me considering my time span, but still, I'm not no slouch. How did he? And then before All Might could complete his thought, Midoriya started waking up, or Deku. He looks around, and then he's really confused because no, he's inside All Might's arms, and All Might's just looking down at him. But like after that, All Might helps him up, and then the whole class comes down to see what's happening. As it's going on, as I was being taken away to the hospital, cause I don't, I didn't want to leave that part out, cause like I was my boy, and I would hate it for him to just stay laying there dying out while everybody congrats Midoriya. But continuing the story, I say that a lot. Continuing the story, they get the 3 weeks out. For them 2 weeks, All Might and Deku train. As they're training, Deku learns how to use Gear 3 just a little bit by making like any limb on his body, just one limb bigger. And then this really amazes Deku, and then makes him think of ways. But also yet again, it's a drawback because it makes his body smaller, and he can't stretch as much anymore. For I'm gonna give him like a 30-second cooldown before he can fully go back to his full self. But it also gives him advantages in battle because if Deku needs to be smaller, he can't be. But All Might and Deku continue training, and then I'ma say Deku able to use about 60% of One For All now. If he really pushes, 65%. So it's a pretty good. And then also You know what? You know what? You know what? I want to make Deku really OP because this is one of my first what ifs that I'm actually taking serious. So my first what if gonna be a banger. So I'm gonna say when One For All get passed on, the change rate is like 100 times over. I'm gonna say that. So like canning One For All, they say 65% of this One For All is like 100% of, no, not 100, it's like 1,000,000% of the other One For All. So Deku's pretty tanky, but like that doesn't mean All For One a slouch himself. His quirk gonna get a buff also. His quirk a buff. Those are the only two quirks. Everybody else pretty normal. But continuing the story. Continuing the story. For the 2 weeks while they were training, Deku grown a lot and got a lot stronger. For the last week though out, Deku decided to study, and then for class and stuff. And then he also decided to take a special girl on a date. Not state. No, I ain't gonna say special girl, cause I my hero fandom, y'all a little weird, bro. But you know what? Special person. I'm gonna leave it to up to y'all who y'all want him to go out with. Like I said in my last one, it could be boy or girl. I could care less. It's just gonna be awkward because like if my family walk in on me talking about two guys going out, they're gonna be like, give me your phone. You're not doing this anymore. And I don't want that because I really enjoy doing what ifs. It's a good mind calmer. But continuing the story, haha. Well, I keep saying this a lot, but continuing the story, he goes out with a special person on a date. Nobody knows, and then nobody will be told. Only people who know went out was him and the person he went out with. But finally, when Deku went back to school, Aizawa start to explain to them about the UA Sports Festival, and then Deku was getting really hyped up, but also kind of worried, because he wants to make a good impression. And then I'm gonna say the other person who's terrified is Mineta, because Mineta quirk's not the best, and he thinks he's gonna fail and do bad. Aizawa explains the whole program where they go to heroes, and then everybody seems pretty cool. Finally, the day comes around, the UA Sports Festival. While they're standing inside a little room before they leave, I'ma say, hold up, let me just look up. Hold up, guys. My Hero. I'ma just look up the anime characters, cause honestly, I know y'all getting sick and tired of me just like coming up with just random characters, man. Like I'll be sick and tired of it myself. Oh my. Let's see, can I find like a good site on each character? Okay, here we go. So no. He has to be on this site somewhere, man. Uh some I'ma just say I'ma just say I'ma just say the crazy kid, because the man, every time the man come on stream, he's talking about class 1A in a negative way. And it's just not okay. Cause he's big mad. But continuing the story. Continuing. He walks up and start bad mouthing them. Just for no reason at all. They were having a whole civil conversation, and they walk up and Huh. Oh, he's not even on the list. Good actually. They got this side character on the list over him. You know what? I actually respect that. But yeah. Walks up and start bad mouthing UA, but then Isaku comes up and I mean not Isa, I mean Kendo comes up and slaps him and knocks him out and takes him away. And after that, by that time, President Mike had called out, and it was like go, and everybody started rushing out, and then Deku he just stands there and starts rounding up his arm. Bakugo just like what is he doing? And then he doesn't care. He could care less. He's getting on. He's just like it's his loss. Todoroki, since I'm gonna I'm gonna say Deku has been growing friendship with Todoroki, so Todoroki's a bit more concerned. Like, why is he not running? And then like Deku stretches out his arm all the way to the end of the finish line and grabs on, and he pulls himself. And then I'm gonna say right in the middle, Bakugo blasts his arm, which although when he got blast, Deku was like right there passing by, but it still triggered him. So like on like the last stage, and then I'm gonna make the last stage a new stage. I'm gonna make the last stage the cliff stage. He falls and hit the cliff walls, and then you see like Deku got kind of mad about this. So like he stretches his arm all the way back to the mine place. And then like, oh, never mind. I'm tripping. The mine place is the last place. I'm gonna say, okay, this is actually better. Okay, so like Deku falls into a mine and gets blown up. But like, unlike Cannon, he didn't have the metal thing to protect him. So he took the full force of it and went flying into the air. What Bakugo didn't account for is that Deku can still stretch. So what happened was it came a close match, but then Deku just stretched his arm in and then Jet pistol pulled himself all the way through and ended up getting first place. Bakugo, of course, is salty about this. Todoroki's pretty happy for his friend. And Aizawa, he's just like, huh, I'm not that shocked. But Bakugo being a little jerk. Oh yeah, I don't think I ever did like the part where like they walked up and did the speech. The person who walked up and did the speech was I'm gonna say Deku, and Deku walked up, and then this is where the Luffy side took over. His Luffy attitude, and Deku was like, I love the school, but meat is much better. That was his only comment. And then like a lot of people thought he was joking, but he was dead serious. But may I continue? I'm gonna say that. I say that too much. I say that about like 5 times. But continue. Okay, yeah. I'm done. I'm done, y'all. I'm sorry. But continuing, I had to say it. It's just like it doesn't sound right if I don't say it. But I mean So basically, yeah, that was it. But Deku has first place, Bakugo has second, Todoroki has third, and Shadow Boy the Mans has fourth. And the only reason he has fourth is because he's my favorite. He's my favorite because his powers reminds me of a stand from JoJo Bizarre Adventures. It's one of my favorite animes. But But the cavalry battle comes around, and these are the teams. Okay. Basically, let me tell you Deku team. So first, Todoroki, Umaraka, and then I'm gonna say the last member is gonna be, and then y'all may think it's kind of weird, but I'm gonna say it's wait a minute, no, don't they need like 5 members to a team? Cause yeah, actually no, the last 2 members, good. Cause I wanted to actually do this. It's Mineta and Momo, and you will see just in a second. So, so what had happened was that Bakugo, he was still mad. So right at the start, instead of Bakugo paying attention, he just rushed at Deku and used his explosion to jump up. But his team couldn't save him because happened was what happened was that Todoroki used his ice to freeze all the area around him. But so Bakugo wouldn't get impelled, Mineta used his um quirk. Yeah, I'm gonna just say that. He used his quirk to put his okay, yeah, there's no getting around this. To put his balls on Todoroki's ice to make him stuck to it forever. And then Deku stretched in and took Bakugo's headband, which made him even more mad. And then Bakugo ended up blowing up the thing, which made him fall on the ground, which made his team automatically lose. Keep in mind, I have nothing. I have nothing against Bakugo, but with his temper, I'm pretty sure he'll do something like that. He'll be reckless out of anger. But then from behind, I'ma say another team came. I'ma say it was the guy. What guy? The blonde hair guy. You know that Kendo had to chop the heck out of. But he came from behind trying to attack. But what had happened was that Shadow Boy, best boy ever, summoned Dark Shadow to handle him, and then he tried to copy the quirk, but what ended up happening is Momo made a giant cloth to show darkness. And since he couldn't control Dark Shadow in the darkness, he had a freak out, and Luffy was able to snatch their headband. And basically this strategy continued going. People kept getting froze or stuck down or getting trapped, and then they badges eventually it ends, and then the total Deku team came to was over a mil was nah well hold up no it was over 5 million. Everybody was shocked, and honestly who wouldn't? They just beat a new school record. But continuing to the 1v1s. Now I'ma say for the sake of this man's health, that Deku does not use one for all in this first fight. Cause my man's Tokiyami. Yes, I figured out his name. I'm sorry, I can't say the name right. Tokiyami. But Shinso, have mercy on his soul. So basically before the fight starts, just like in canon, you already know not whatchamacallit. I'm so sorry, y'all. I'm trying to find his name as we speak. I'm trying to buy time. Ojiro walks up to him and then tells him about his power. And then Deku, obviously since Ojiro's a friend, believes him. And then when he gets out there with Shinso, he listens. But then this is where Luffy kicks in. He starts bad mouthing his friends. And then I'm gonna say he says something about that special person. Yet again, not naming nobody. It's all up to y'all inside the comments. But he started bad mouthing a person that Deku likes. Wait, close that out. Yeah. Started bad mouthing a person, Deku dated. Or went on a date with. So, Deku said something. But before but like before he could get out any other words. Okay, hold up. Okay, hold up. Let me just reanimate the sound. What happened before he basically said "gumma gumma no"? Slap. New move, calm down. And then what had happened was that like this basically what happened. He Sh- Shinso said got, and yeah, he got folded. Knees and all, knees weak, arms heavy, vomit on the shirt, mom spaghetti. Yeah, he got slapped. And ended up falling out from the impact because Shinso's body wasn't really built for combat. As much as I hate to say it, it really wasn't. His body's not built for combat. But he got slapped, fell out. I feel horribly bad to say that, but that's just how it is. But after that match, Deku's, he's still a little riled up, but eventually he calms his nerves down, and he goes back to his nice good boy self. Sorry for all the clicking. I am very apologetic right now. I am so sorry. All this clicking. I'm doing something, yeah, Deku calms down, and decides to watch the next couple matches. And then after a couple matches, it's Deku's turn to go again. Now this is Deku versus Todoroki, and then Deku, and then I'm gonna say in this one, Deku already got Todoroki on the verge of using his fire a couple times, but didn't successfully do it. So when oh crap, well guys, I gotta go. Sorry, Toby spawned in the server. Oh dude, 22 minutes. I hope people like this video. Have a good day. Next video, Todoroki versus Deku.